Good morning. Welcome to 4 by 8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. It is day 17 in my Red Cross journal. Pardon me if you can hear a chainsaw. The neighbors 2 doors down are cutting down the rest of their trees after all the tornadoes the other day. We had 12 tornadoes in our state Monday night. Or Sunday night. It was crazy. So today my prompt is Redbird. And I got a little adventurous. After watching all these other people on YouTube, I'm like, okay, let's just go for it. I'm over my ADD, obviously, because I was able to concentrate on this, and this took major concentration for me. I am cutting, I found a little redbird, and I think this is from Daphne's Diary, and I had it in my ephemera drawer that's labeled ephemera. So I went to my ephemera drawer, and lo and behold, I found a bird. So I was going to try to put this on a string so he could spin and or fly, but I decided to go with plastic instead. Now this is plastic. I think it's from a jelly plate, and I have the tins now for my jelly plate storage. So I had this jelly plate plastic, and you can't throw it away, right? Right. So I've decided to take that envelope that was going to be a pocket and make it a frame and slip my bird in that frame and write my journaling on the back of the bird. Now, did I measure? Heck, no. Did I get lucky? Heck, yes. Because it just fits. And this is a really thick envelope that was in all of this brochure stuff from, I think it was a credit card company. I can't remember now. So it's going to be quite sturdy. It's not as neat as possible. It would not pass the scrapbook police or the real journaling police, but luckily they don't know where I live, and so it works for me. Um, and it just fits on that little pocket, and voila, it's going to be a frame for my bird. Now, I decided to paint it white because I didn't want all this blue credit card American Express stuff showing. And that paint is one that came in one of those art journal boxes that the cover is made out of, and it's just white. So, because this month I think was metallic. I got white, black, and silver, I think, but I'm not into metallic. I do like the gold and the copper though. Anyhow, I used the white paint from that box. It just happened to be still sitting here. And I know I want to paint this, but I don't know what colors I'm going to paint it, presumably red. Um, but I still don't know at this point what I'm going to do. I do know that I want a white base to start off with. And my ADD is better. Um, Yesterday I was just really out of sorts, really out of sorts. And a lot of people are saying they're getting that, and I don't know if that's because we're confined at home, or we should be confined at home, or somebody's telling me I need to be confined at home. Normally that would bother me, but when someone tells me I have to do it, it bothers me. I don't know. But I'm better. I did not sleep well last night, but that's because I didn't do a whole heck of a lot yesterday. It's still cool here, really cool. All my little seedlings that I have planted for my smoothie garden are still coming in at night because it's really cold. Now here's my bird, and I want to put him on a red background, but at this point I realize that the red, it's a double-sided paper, but it's not red on the other side. I think it's fruit. Yeah, strawberries. It needs to go the other direction, so I recut out another piece very carefully, as you can see. And did I measure him to see if he fits in the window? As I'm editing this, I'm like, boy, did you get lucky there too, because he just fits. Nothing was measured. It just was, no pun intended, winging it. So I'm going to put him on this plastic packaging. Those jelly plates come in really thick packaging and perfect for this kind of stuff. I don't know what brought this to my attention to do, but it's working. And I journaled on the back of him, and I said something about every morning at practice on the lacrosse field, this little red bird comes and watches us, and some of the girls from the team have even seen him at our hotel. Just carrying the theme of me being a chaperone for a girls' lacrosse team to India. I don't know if there's red birds in India, but in this particular bird could be anything, but it had red in him, so we're going with it. Um, so I slip him back in there. Yep, I painted the envelope shut, but I managed to squeeze it back open without tearing everything, and get him in there. And oh This just adds a little bit of whimsy, a little bit of whatever pizzazz to my journal, and it needed sparking up, I think. I was getting in a rut with all these painted pages that I do. So, yep, I went with red and white red polka dots, but my watercolor on that craft paper on the craft paint is doing funky things, as you can see. So, I decided I had way too much water. And I tried it again, and I still have a little bit too much water, but it basically works, and it basically works the way I want it to. And I didn't want them measured perfectly and perfectly the same size and perfectly the same angles and everything else. I guess circles can't be at angles, can they? Whatever. Anyhow, so I dry it enough to start on the back doing the same thing. Then I realized I cut the back piece of paper with the square when I cut out the window, but that's okay. We can work with that. And I'm doing the same thing. This time I have a little bit more control over the water most of the time, and making little red dots. And this just is the perfect spark I need. Then I realized I didn't have enough paper at the top of the page, so we made another paper and pretended like it was there the whole time. And it basically fits, and then we paint in some more dots to camouflage the seams, and it works. Um, Again, I'm not looking for the scrapbook police or the art journal police are not going to find me because I'm sly like that. Then I'm trying to put double-sided tape back here so it closes. That was the hardest part of the whole day. Um, Anyhow, I love how this has added an extra spark to my journal, brought in some light, no pun intended there either, and I love it. This may happen a lot in journals in the future. I don't know. So I'm going to tape that piece of cardstock from Kelly Perky's kits onto that little nub of paper for the next day, and figure out what I'm going to do from there. I don't know yet. So thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay smart, and stay kind, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.